Hi, everybody. It's Dan here. Tonight, I'd like to ask a question. Does the sun cause skin cancer? I know if you ask anybody, they're going to tell you, yeah, it causes skin cancer because we know this because we've heard lots of stories about how the sun causes skin cancer. Dermatologists are always telling you to stay in the house because you don't want to get too much sun. You get melanoma or basal cell things on your face. And I don't see how it's possible that the sun, it's possible, but I don't believe that the sun causes cancer. Okay. This is my opinion. I'm not a medical doctor, but I'm going to tell you my thoughts. I don't think things that are natural cause cancer at all. I don't believe that anything that's natural, like oxygen, water, clean water, food that's appropriate for our human diet, exercise, anything that comes from the natural world can give you cancer. The sun can blind you if you stare into you can burn your corneas up if you stare into the sun, but people don't do that. But I'm convinced that cancer doesn't come from the sun. And one of the smartest things you can do is get plenty of sun. Doesn't matter what time of day. Obviously, you want to get some when the sun's high in the sky so you can get some vitamin D. But there's all kinds of things the sun does for you that we don't even understand. There's chemicals that you get on your body that just are great for you. And human beings and all animals need sun to survive. We need a certain amount of sun after a year or two or we'll die. It's that simple. Because our life energy comes from the sun. All animals, all creatures, life energy comes from the sun. We are the sun, in other words. And thinking that something that has evolved over hundreds of millions of years through all animals can kill you doesn't seem to make sense to me. You know, I'll give you some reasons. I believe that cancers are not caused by anything natural. I watched a documentary by Dr. Chris Kenobi on the low carb YouTube channel. What he said was that back in the 1820s and 1830s, the average rate of cancer among humans was 1 in 182 or 183. That's pretty rare. That tells you that cancer is not something that happens in humans in their natural environment. Now it's 1 in 3. So what could have possibly changed from the early 1800s to now, or our cancer rates have skyrocketed so much? And I believe it has to do with either one of two things. It's either something we're exposing our bodies to that did not exist then, or something we're not doing that we used to do, like not getting enough sunlight or vitamin D or vitamins. That's the only possible causes in my mind. So to me, my theory is that cancer is caused by putting things that are not natural into your body. It just stands to reason. The sun is perfectly natural. So I don't see how it could cause skin cancer. It may trigger skin cancer because you have toxic chemicals on your skin, possibly, or you could be susceptible to cancer because of your metabolic health. It could trigger it, but being the sole cause doesn't seem to make sense. If you see life from a natural perspective like I do, things that are natural can't cause disease. They just can't. Maybe if you roast under the sun like every day for a couple of years, possibly, but I don't see how normal sun exposure or even heavy sun exposure can cause cancer. It doesn't seem to make sense. Of course, good luck trying to convince anybody of that because we've heard so many times from our medical establishment that the sun causes disease. It can't. So if you want to be perfectly healthy, get all the unnatural things out of your body so you don't get cancer and spend plenty of time in the sun. I do. I live in Phoenix, Arizona. I walk in the sun every day. I try to get that vitamin D, but I'll walk at night with my shirt off, even when the sun's at a low angle, so I can get all those chemicals that we don't understand in my body. So sun is what you need for perfect health. We know this is true and it's a fact. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you liked the video. Have a good night.